This is the story of a Navy officer, Charles, and his wife, Linda. Charles and Linda used to live in America due to work, but their family's house was in Mexico. After a long vacation, after a lot of months of work, Charles made a plan to go to his family living in Mexico. After his marriage, he could not go to his family even once, and Linda also never met his family. It was the 7th month of Linda's pregnancy. Charles thought that after going home and meeting everyone, Linda will get the love and care of her family. After all, his family's most important member was going to join his family in a few months. When they reached Mexico, Charles's family welcomed Linda with a lot of love and gave her a lot of Mexican dishes. Linda also started getting help in the kitchen work with Charles's mom. They used to talk a lot while cooking. Linda was very happy that she was living here with all her family. Once, when Linda was coming towards the kitchen, she saw a room in their house whose door opened on its own. Linda saw a little girl sitting facing the wall and scribbling something on the wall. Linda went a little closer to her, and suddenly she saw Linda with a very scary look, and Linda screamed. As soon as she heard her voice, all the family members came there, and they told her that she is the daughter of Charles's elder brother and is mentally a little sick. That's why she is behaving like this. Linda was very scared, and Charles took her to his room so that she could rest a little. Charles told Linda that his niece had disappeared from the house one day. When the people around her found her, they found her lying unconscious near the sea. Since then, her mental balance has deteriorated and she keeps doing the opposite things. People say that she is in this condition because of seeing La Llorona. When Linda asked Charles about La Llorona, he told her that she is a soul wandering on the shores of the Sea of Mexico who drowned her children in anger and now wants to take other children with her as her own. Charles was telling Linda about La Llorona that someone had called her out. By the time she returned, Linda was asleep. Charles also went to bed after a tiring day. Late at night, Linda heard a woman crying and she woke up. The sound of crying started getting louder and louder. She felt as if the woman was coming closer to her. Suddenly, there was a loud bang at the door of her room, and the sound of crying stopped. Linda was a little scared at first, but she did not pay much attention to this and went back to sleep. As soon as she closed her eyes, a toy lying next to the mirror started playing in the room. When Linda got up and closed the toy, she looked at the mirror. She saw a woman standing near the window of the house. She looked behind in fear, and there was no one there. But when she turned back to the mirror, the woman was standing right behind her, and she had a small child in her hand. When Linda looked in the mirror, her baby bump was gone. The woman smiled at Linda and quickly pushed her back. By this time, Charles woke up, and as soon as he turned on the lights in the room, he saw that Linda was lying unconscious near the bed. And when Charles touched Linda's stomach, he was shocked. When Linda regained consciousness, she cried a lot. She told the whole family about what happened to her. Charles's sister-in-law said just one name in fear, La Llorona. In the morning, she got the news that a 7-month-old baby's body was found near the sea. Charles took his wife back to America and never returned to Mexico again. After this incident, Charles stopped going to the sea and resigned from his Navy job. Charles and Linda forgot this story and were living happily with their 2 children in America. Then one day, their son went to the sea to pick up the ball, and he heard a voice.